Hello, again, welcome to Arizona DUI Services 16-hour DUI education course. This is going to be a short video. We're going to be doing self-screens for a self-assessment for an alcohol use disorder, as well as a substance use disorder. Now, if you have any questions at the end of this, if you have some concerns because of the answers that you give, please feel free to reach Robin Fernandez. She is the clinical director. She is a licensed independent substance abuse counselor. She has resources and she will be able to point you in the right direction to help you get the help that you need. Now, I'll give you a few seconds if you can go find a piece of paper, something to write on, as well as something to write with. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be asking you some questions, a series of questions. At the end of each question, you're going to write Y for yes or N for no. So go ahead and find something to write on and something to write with. And let's go ahead and get started. Now, in the previous 12 months, have you begun drinking alcohol before noon on any given day? Again, a simple Y for yes and an N for no will work. In the previous 12 months, has a loved one expressed concern about your drinking? In the previous 12 months, have you tried to stop drinking excessive amounts of alcohol but have been unsuccessful? In the previous 12 months, have you been late for work or other obligations because you were drinking the night before? In the previous 12 months, have you had urges or cravings to drink? In the previous 12 months, have you missed church, family gatherings, or appointments because of drinking or feeling ill after drinking? In the previous 12 months, have you continued to drink alcohol even when it caused disputes with family or friends? In the previous 12 months, have you started to miss activities you once enjoyed because you wanted to drink instead? In the previous 12 months, have you engaged in risky behaviors during or after drinking, like drunk driving or having unprotected sex? In the previous 12 months, have you continued to drink even after you've experienced blackouts or felt symptoms relating to anxiety and or depression? In the previous 12 months, have you had any withdrawal symptoms from alcohol, like seizures, delirium tremors, insomnia, anxiety, nausea, or a racing heart? In the previous 12 months, have you been hungover on more than 2 occasions in 1 month? Now, according to mental health professionals, if you answered yes to any of these questions, you may have an alcohol use disorder. Obviously, one of those you have to write yes since you have engaged in risky behavior like drunk driving. But take an inward perspective of this. If you feel like you've answered yes to too many of these questions and you do have some concerns, again, Robin is our clinical director. She'd be more than happy to point you in the right direction to get you the resources that you need if you feel that you need help. Next, we are going to do the substance use assessment. Again, I'm going to ask you a question. Simply put Y for yes and put N for no. In the previous 12 months, have you consumed any drugs or substances to get you through your day? In the previous 12 months, have you asked for or sought medical attention because of your drug use? In the previous 12 months, have you noticed your performance at school, work, or home was negatively affected by your drug consumption? In the previous 12 months, have you noticed any relationships affected by your drug use? In the previous 12 months, have you experienced any withdrawal symptoms after not consuming drugs for any extended period? In the previous 12 months, have you gone to extensive lengths to obtain drugs? In the previous 12 months, have you remained intoxicated on drugs for more than 1 day at a time? In the previous 12 months, have you felt a need to use more of the substance to achieve similar effects that you once had with less amounts of the same substance? In the previous 12 months, have you said or done things while using drugs that you regretted once you were sober? Again, according to mental health professionals, answering yes to any of these previous questions indicates you may have a substance use disorder. That's going to wrap up this video. If you have any questions or concerns, again, this is Paul Fernandez. You can reach me by calling the office or send me an email, paulfernandez@Arizona DUI Services. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions or concerns that you may have. I hope you are enjoying the module. Hope that you found the material that we're bringing to you interesting, and I hope that is having an impact on your train of thoughts. Take care. Have a great day. Thanks for your time.